To an electric grid that delivered power in the same fashion for more than a century, change is occurring, relatively speaking, in the blink of an eye. In the 3.5 years since SMUD received a $127.5 million smart grid infrastructure grant from the U.S. Department of Energy, the Capital Region's electric grid has grown more efficient by the day. With a total investment of $308 million, SMUD's Smart Sacramento initiative sets a foundation for a future in which customers have more energy choices. The new technologies powering the smart grid will ultimately benefit pocketbooks, the regional economy, and the environment. In April, SMUD met the federal government's deadline for installing nearly all of the smart grid equipment authorized under the grant.
Because it is a tremendous undertaking for SMUD and our partners to roll out this amount of spending and this amount of advanced implementations in such a short time frame.
Smart Sacramento featured more than 40 separate projects in 7 sectors: advanced metering infrastructure or smart meters, distribution automation, smart pricing options, demand response, customer applications, technology infrastructure, cybersecurity. From installing 620,000 smart meters that provide two-way communication between SMUD and its customers, to installing electric vehicle charging stations on local college campuses, Smart Sacramento enabled SMUD to bring the benefits of the smart grid to customers earlier than would have been possible otherwise. Those benefits include the ability to identify outages and restore power to customers more quickly from the smart grid's nerve center, the ultra-modern control room at SMUD's new East Campus Operations Center. In applying for the federal grant, SMUD emphasized a collaborative end-to-end approach. SMUD formed partnerships with some of the region's biggest organizations: Sacramento State, the California Department of General Services, the County of Sacramento, the Los Rios Community College District, the Sacramento City Unified School District, and the Elk Grove Unified School District. SMUD supplied the partners with about $37 million to accelerate the transition to a smarter grid.
This project is really a textbook example of partnerships in the region. Doris Matsui, her support, SMUD, we've all benefited from it, and the region is going to continue to benefit from it.
Smart Sacramento dollars helped Sac State and 3 large school districts install energy management control systems that cut their energy costs significantly.
So this project helps save on our utility bills, which is great. It helps improve the environment by reducing our carbon footprint. And every dollar that we don't spend on utilities frees up resources that directly benefit our students.
They're saving us valuable dollars which we can turn back into programs. Programs such as our energy science and engineering pathway in partnership with Sac State and SMUD to really create the future generation of workers for the smart grid.
What we hope to be able to do is send a message to everyone in the district, students, staff, parents, community members alike, that it is all of our responsibility to conserve energy.
The State Department of General Services operates a LEED Platinum certified central plant downtown that provides heating and cooling to 23 state buildings.
Unfortunately, we couldn't use that plant to its optimal ability because those buildings didn't have the new technology necessary to interface with the plant. But with the SMUD Smart Grid program, we were able to install the new equipment in 9 of those buildings, and now we can respond instantaneously when SMUD has a need for us to reduce load and shed our use of energy. This also means that we get to reduce our energy use and reduce our greenhouse gases, which is a directive that the governor has given us in terms of reducing global warming.
Smart Sacramento helped fund the installation of similar demand response controls in County of Sacramento office buildings.
Our occupants in the buildings see very little change to their comfort, but we do see a big savings at the bottom line when we get the bill at the end of the month.
It's important to note that the smart grid is a work in progress. But if it's a work in progress, it's some of the most important work SMUD has ever done.
Really, we're going to share our learnings with really the industry and the world. Okay? How do you actually make your community partners and your customer be part of the solution? This is really all this is about, is actually bringing efficiency to the grid and to our customers, to the community as a whole.